if I don't sound as upbeat. I have a massive headache, but I'm gonna get through this. Just bear with me. So this is going to be a story time video. I haven't done a story time video in a minute. Sorry if this lighting looks weird as fuck. Better. I felt like the camera was just like suffocating me, like fuck. It's gonna be a story time video, so I'm just going to like get right into it. As you can see by the title and by the thumbnail, if you are easily triggered by stuff that I'm about to talk about, I highly advise you not to watch it. I'm not gonna be graphic or anything because, as you guys know, YouTube is a child's playground apparently. But I mean, I feel like this would be a good lesson for people, well, not people, but like teenagers that are trying to go into the party scene and stuff and may think that shit like this only happens on like Lifetime movies, but like it can fucking happen and you may not be as fortunate as I was in the situation. So alright, so I'm going to start it off by how I met this person. So if you guys have followed my other story times, you know Squeak. I hung out with Squeak and Pisces and Autumn and all of them or whatever. So there was this guy that lived in Squeak's neighborhood. We're gonna call him Alan. So Alan moved here from, I want to say Spain, either Spain or Portugal, one of those. And he is he's a black guy, a very dark-skinned guy. Like, I didn't believe he was Spanish. I know it's very ignorant of me, but I didn't know that I believed him when he said he was foreign because his mannerisms were very different, and I'll explain that a little bit further along, how like his mannerisms were very foreign. Like, there are certain things that we do in the States that, like, I don't know, there are certain things that people may do somewhere else that we don't fuck with here in the States that we would consider like rude or invasive or whatever. So I knew he was foreign by some of the things that he would do, but I just didn't know where he was from. And when he said that he was Spanish, but like from over in Europe somewhere, I was just like, oh, okay. Spoke fluent. I don't know if he spoke Portuguese or Spanish, one or the other. And he dressed very different. Like, he dressed very sharp, as if he was on like a job interview every fucking day. But this dude was like the main partier like at our school. Like, he dressed very dapper. He had a really nice, he could be friends with anybody. Like, he was just one of those dudes. He was very charismatic, like whatever. So Squeak introduced him to me, and he took a liking to me or whatever, but didn't really show it, like, because I just thought that he acted like that with everybody. And like, I don't know, call me oblivious, I don't know. I just don't think that people are coming on to me like immediately, like how they do apparently. I don't know. But yeah, we were all hanging out. It was me, him, and Squeak, and I think that was it. And all three of us were hanging out because they both lived in the same neighborhood. And we were just doing innocent things, just like smoking or whatever. And me and him like clicked. Like, I thought we were cool, you know. Me and Squeak had our own thing going on. So I remember there was one day where Alan was like,
hey, do you want to hang out with me and like two of my friends after school? We're gonna go to a friend's house and we're gonna go to a party or whatever. Do you want to come? And
like, back then, I want to say I was really naive. Like, I was 17, I want to say. I was pretty naive. Like, I just thought that I was oblivious. Like, I was one of those teenage, not oblivious, what's the word for it? Untouchable, that's a better word for it. Like, I just thought that nothing could hurt me. Like, I would see girls on the news getting kidnapped and shit, and I'm like, oh, well, I couldn't be that bitch. Like, I was very stupid. So it did not hit me in my mind, like, I just met this guy, he's foreign as hell, like, and he wants to take me to go party, and all I heard was just party. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll go. So Alan didn't have a car, so his friend was gonna come and pick me up, and he was gonna be in the car. So this pickup truck comes by, and there's two guys in it, two white guys. And I know you guys are probably gonna be like, why does race matter? You're going to see in a little bit. So two white guys pick us up. It's like a heavy-set white guy. We're gonna call him Josh. And then another white guy, we're just gonna call him Cody or something. So Josh and Cody pull up, and Alan is in the back seat. So naturally, you know, I go and I sit by Alan. I don't know these motherfuckers, so they're not like,
oh, hi, my name is so-so, blah, blah, blah.
I'm like, hi, whatever. So I'm like, so where's this party? And
oh yeah, we're gonna drive over there.
the party was in fucking Mayport. If you live in Jacksonville, I live on the south side. So we drove all the way from the south side, all the way to freaking Mayport. The shit was a long ass drive. So we go all the way to Mayport, and we go to a trailer park in Mayport. So I'm just like, okay, all right. Ironically, I was familiar with the trailer park because my roommate was smashing this, well, my old roommate, like the last roommate I had was smashing this girl that lived in the trailer park while we were in high school. So I was familiar with the trailer park. So I was like, okay, if shit goes down, I know that I could run to Blank's house and I'll be safe. So yeah, we get to the trailer park, we pull up to this trailer, and this guy greets us, and he was just like, hey, you know, I'm so-and-so. He doesn't matter. He greets us, I introduce myself or whatever, and Alan introduces me. Alan never like stepped out of line and was like, oh, this is my girlfriend, nothing like that. Like, he was always like, this is my friend or whatever. He came off like a gentleman, okay? Like, he came off very suave, but obviously by the title of this, he ain't shit. So we get up in there, and at first it's all casual. Like, that shit looked really weird, like it was out of like a fucking Quentin Tarantino movie, like just a whole bunch of country ass shit. Like, you got people walking around with like barefoot with like cut off denim capris and random animals running around and shit, and I'm just like, okay, so I thought this was gonna be a party, like what the fuck, like, but it had to have been like 7 o'clock or so, and it was summer, so it wasn't even dark yet. So we're just chilling with these people, and then all of a sudden the owner of the house is like,
all right, my wife is about to get off of work, so now we're about to turn up.
so I'm like, okay, cool. So he sets up the table and everything, and he puts like shot glasses out. He like did the dishes, put out shot glasses. More people slowly started coming in, and I will never forget, like, there was a point where I just like was looking around, and I was like, me and Alan are the only black people in here. And now, mind you, that's not an odd situation if you're black, like, that's not odd. But the environment was very uncomfortable because we're the only two black people. You got Bubba Sparks. I don't know if y'all kept up on what Bubba Sparks does now, but he's country as fuck and be doing country music and shit. So you got Bubba Sparks on the TV saying the N-word with the hard R and shit. And then you got country ass hick people walking around. It just makes you feel black as fuck, okay? So I'm just like, what the fuck? How did Alan get the token black guy card with these fucking rednecks? Like, and I'm just like, well shit, they're not being mean to me, and I'm cool with them. They welcome me in their home, so I mean shit, they can't be all that bad, but it did make me feel uncomfortable. Alan and Josh and Cody, I think that's what I called them, I don't remember, but they had all brought a bottle for us. We brought our own bottle, and it was like a bottle of I want to say Jack Daniels, and we started taking shots. So we're all taking shots. Josh, the more heavy set one, wasn't taking his liquor so well. Like, he was being a little pussy, I'm not gonna lie. And like, he was like, oh,
let me just slow down.
And like, my immature ass, I'm like, oh, he's being a pussy. But it's just like, dude, somebody has to drive y'all home, and he drove us here, so it's a long ride back. You might want to stop calling him a pussy. Like, Cody is drinking too. And Cody was a little asshole. Like, Cody was an asshole. Like, girls out there, you know that guy that's like specifically an asshole to you, but in a weird flirtatious way. Like, he likes you, but he's like,
I don't like you, or you ain't all that fine. Like,
one of those guys. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, so we're drinking, we're taking shots, but I'm noticing Alan is like really pushing these shots on me, and I'm just like, mind you, back then I was not taking care of my body whatsoever. Like, I was very, very, very skinny, but I could handle my alcohol. So like, cause at this point, when I was 17, I was like 98 pounds and drinking every fucking day. So I was just like, bro, like, I can handle my alcohol. And I just noticed that he kept pushing me to take more shots, but how I drink is I'll take a shot and I'll drink some water. So I will always carry like a water bottle in my purse. So I'm taking a shot and then I'm drinking some water. I don't know if he didn't see me drinking the water or what, but he just kept pushing me, and then finally I was like, no, I don't want a shot. Like, so I guess in his mind, he's like, oh, okay, she's drunk or something. I don't fucking know what he got going through his fucking skull, to be honest. So we leave the little shot table and I go sit on the couch. You know, I'm a kikiing with other people in the house. You know, I start feeling a little bit more mellow around the rednecks. I don't feel like so much like the token black girl in that bitch. So, you know, I'm talking to people. I'm petting the cats and stuff in the house. And Alan is sitting next to me. And every once in a while, I will feel a hand just like on my thigh. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'll just brush his hand off. I'm just like, okay, the fuck? Then the hand will creep back. And it would just keep going up like my inner thigh. And I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? So I moved his hand and I'm looking at him. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh man, we're just drunk. We're just drunk.
I'm not drunk. Like, what are you doing? And he's like,
oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, I just wouldn't do that to anybody. Like,
and I'm like, do what?
I'm just saying, I wouldn't do anything that you wouldn't want me to do. And
okay, glad we got that established. Anyway, I'm still doing my own thing. Literally 5 minutes after we had that brief conversation, he's like, Najla,
let's go take some more shots.
This man is really trying it right now. Like, he's really trying it. The way the trailer was set up is like there's a long hallway. At the end of the hallway is a bedroom, and on the side is a bathroom. Disgusting ass bathroom, by the way. So I had to use the bathroom because I had been drinking so much fucking water with the shots. Like, so I had to pee. So I'm walking back down the hall and I feel somebody walking behind me. It's fucking Alan. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, so he's following me and he's like,
are you trying to go into the room?
No, I have to pee. I'm not trying to go into the room.
Oh, well, can I come in the bathroom with you?
I'm like, nigga, no, are you gay? He was like, am I
gay?
I'm like, yeah, are you gay? The only men I let with me in the bathroom are gay men. Are you gay? He was,
no, I'm not gay.
I'm like, okay, then you can stay your ass outside. Like, what the fuck? Like, no. So I come out of the bathroom, and then that's when Cody, the guy who's all like, oh, you fine, but you not all that guy, he peeps what Alan's doing, so he gets a little aggressive, and he's like,
hey, you can leave Naja alone. Like, leave her the fuck alone.
And I'm like, yes, but little do I know he's a dick. You're gonna see why too. These are all assholes. Like, they suck. So we're all getting crunk or whatever, right? So then finally I'm like, dude, I want to go home. Like, I just felt, I don't know, I just felt like a piece of meat. Like, I'm like, this dude just keeps fucking trying me. I don't want anything to do with him. He is not attractive. Like, not attractive. He could dress really well, but he is not attractive at all. Like, ew. I was like, okay, I want to leave. Josh was the driver. He was like, okay.
Hey, if you want to leave, you want to leave. I respect that, you know, like, I'll take you home. Let's go.
So we all pack up in the car, in the truck. Ooh, sorry. So we're all packed up in the truck, and this time Alan is pissed off because I wasn't drunk enough to fuck him in the dirty ass trailer, like the fuck. So he's sitting in the front with Josh, who's driving, and then me and Cody are sitting in the back. Cody pulls up Smirnoff bottle, nasty cheap ass shit, and puts it in my purse and zips it up, and he's like, here,
keep this in here, keep this in here.
and I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, I thought it was just his bottle that he didn't want fucking Josh and Alan to see, so he can drink by himself. So I'm just like, okay, cool. So I get like some tampons and stuff, and I put it over the bottle, and I zip up my purse. Next thing you know, a big ass dude runs up to the car, bangs on the window.
One of you motherfuckers got my wife's bottle.
I looked at Cody, and Cody just looked straight forward. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, I just met these people, and you're gonna pin this bottle on me after this whole fucking night of this dude trying to sleep with me? Like, are you kidding me? And then you fake saving me? Like, what the fuck? So I just sit there quiet, and my drunk ass, I'm like, well shit, I gotta be up on my toes, because right now I'm the guiltiest person in here, because I actually have the bottle. Dude's banging on the window, and the wife is running out with no fucking shoes on with her redneck ass. So like, who has my bottle? Who has my bottle? And I'm just like, oh my fucking God, like I just wanna go home. I'm never hanging out with these niggas again. Like, what the fuck?
Let me search the car. Let me search the car. And I'm like,
fuck, this dude's about to search the car. He's gonna look at my purse and he's gonna see the cheap ass Smirnoff bottle. It's probably equivalent to my fucking lunch money. Like, this is gonna suck. So he gets his Android flashlight app because he doesn't have an iPhone, and looks all through the car, sees no bottle, look through the trunk, sees no bottle, and like, that was that. He was just like, man,
I can't find my shit. And then
Josh, once he realizes that we're not caught, Josh the driver, Josh was like,
man, I can't believe you tried me like that. We would never take your shit, bro. Like, we respect you. We would never violate your house like that. And he's sorry, I'm just drunk, but my wife's bottle's in here somewhere, blah, blah, blah.
So we pull off. The second we leave the trailer park lot, everybody in the car starts busting out laughing except me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and then Josh was like, Cody, did you get that bottle? And Cody's like, hell yeah. This nigga reaches in my purse and pulls out the fucking bottle. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, tampons everywhere. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, what the fuck? And they're like, damn,
Roger, you're cool as fuck. You held it down, blah, blah, blah. And I was
just like, quiet. Because I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, I could have just got shot. Like, I don't know what these fucking rednecks are gonna do. Like, the fuck? So then we get, now we have a Smirnoff bottle, right? I don't know if any of you guys ever tried to drink Smirnoff straight. That shit is fucking disgusting. You might as well take your nail polish off with it. It's disgusting. If you have a stuffy nose, just sniff it. Like, it's that bad. Cody's in the back with me, and Cody is like flirting with me and stuff, but I'm irritated with all of them at this point because I'm like, how could all of you guys be this stupid? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, this is why I hang out with girls. Like, what's wrong with you little boys? Like, this doesn't make any sense. So Cody was like,
Roger, do you want to chug this bottle with me?
Yeah, sure. Now look, y'all. He was doing this thing where he was like, damn, you could really hold your liquor. Like, let's see how many shots you could do, right? So he's taking shots, and I'm seeing the vodka go down his throat. Then he passes me the bottle. I suck my lips on the bottle, and I tilt my head back so it makes bubbles, but I'm not really drinking it, right? We go back and forth like that for like 6 shots. Until I'm just like, oh fuck, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. Alan's bitch ass.
Are you about to go to sleep? No.
Nah, like, what is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I don't get it. They drop me off at my house and they're like, oh yeah, we need to all hang out again. Like, you could really hang or whatever. Like, you're not like other girls, you can actually hang. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool, whatever. See you never, fuck you. School, right? And fuck, this is what pissed me off. This is why I did, like, this is why I was like, bruh, no, like, you really got me fucked up. Because, like, it sucks because of how I look. People don't think that I can become a certain way. So, people be trying the fuck out of me sometimes. And I feel like that's God trying to teach me patience. But unfortunately, at this point in my life, I was not a really patient bitch. Like, I just recently learned how to be patient with people. So, I go to school. Alan walks up to me and he's like, oh,
hey Naja, how are you doing? How'd you sleep? I'm like,
oh, I sleep good, whatever, you know?
Yeah, so I got some bad news.
Like, what?
Oh, well, that guy whose trailer we was at, yeah, he totally thinks that you stole the bottle.
How would he know that? Like, how did he come to that conclusion, Alan?
Oh, well, Cody told him that you stole it because Josh told him that Cody stole it, and you were just the only person that wasn't there, you know, to take up for yourself, so I'm just gonna be honest.
Bruh.
Do y'all have vaginas? Like, what the fuck? This is some bitch ass shit. Like, I didn't steal it. How are you just gonna pin it on me when that nigga put it in my purse? And then, look at God. Guess who is walking down the fucking hallway? Cody. Cody walks down the hallway and he walks towards me, right? Trying to be all,
hey,
cut that nigga right the fuck off. I'm like, you told so-and-so what? Why would you lie on me and say that I stole the bottle? You know what this nigga does? He looks at Alan, then he looks at me and starts giggling. He was like,
sorry, I forgot. I don't fuck with thieves.
And then tried to walk past me, like tried to nudge me like that. Y'all. When I tell you, there were teachers in the hallway, mind you. When he bumped me and tried to walk past, I grabbed the back of his backpack. Cause Cody wasn't, I may have been like 90 something pounds, but so was that nigga, okay? That nigga looked like a fucking stick. So when he nudged me like that, I just grabbed the back of his backpack and pulled the hardest I could until he fell on his ass on the floor. And Alan's all like,
Naja, no, stop, stop.
and I'm just like, bruh, like I'm a girl. I'm not about to beat his ass, like, whatever. So once I pulled him on the floor, Alan's all,
Stop, Naja, stop.
like, bro, don't you ever in your fucking life call me a liar. I'm not a thief and I'm not a liar. Like, you don't know me. You've hung out with me once, but you will find out about my ass. He's like,
Oh, I'm not scared of you. I'm not.
on the floor. Like, I'm not scared of you. And this was the most disrespectful thing I've ever done in my life because this is fucking disgusting. But I spit on the floor in front of that nigga. Like, that shit just pissed me the fuck off. Like, how could you, like, you don't even know me. Like, why would you do that to me? Like, what the fuck? But like I said, this is old Naja. I would never spit on anybody. Like, that's disgusting. Don't spit on people. Like, it's gross. Fast forward, after that incident, I never fucked with them again. They always tried to text me, always tried to hit me up, always tried to hang out. But to be honest, I really felt like they were just trying to take advantage of me the whole night to try to get me to do something that I didn't want to do. The only person that didn't really hit on me was Josh, and I appreciate him for that. Like, he just treated me like anybody else, and I appreciate that. So fast forward, Squeak got herself a new little friend or whatever because I ended up dropping Squeak. I don't really remember what the incident was. Squeak just pissed me off in a lot of fucking ways. Like, so I don't know. We just gradually stopped fucking with each other, I guess. But the new girl that Squeak was hanging out with, word got out that Alan had raped her. And I was just like, when I heard that had happened, I completely fucking believed it. Like, I completely believed that shit. Just because of how he was acting towards me when he thought that I was drunk, I completely believed it. And Alan is 2 years older than me. He failed, okay? He failed. And the girl was 3 years younger than me. So he had to go to court for that like statutory rape. Like, she's a baby and you're not. Like, and he got her, the story was he got her drunk and he took advantage of her and told the whole school about it. Like, the whole school knew, and he was calling her a slut and all this stuff. And she was like, dude, I don't even remember kissing him, let alone having sex with him. And she filed charges and took his ass to court. Like, and it just made me think, like, damn, if I could have been her. Like, I literally could have been her because I put myself in the same situation she put herself in. But thank God it didn't happen to me. But I was just telling you guys that story because I know that there is a lot of times, like, when you're young and you just want to have a good time and you don't really think about the consequences that could happen. So I just wanted to put that out there. YouTube might take this down because I guess it's graphic. I don't know. I feel like it's more informative than graphic. But fun fact on Alan, though, because I know we need a happy ending to this story. Alan recently got deported. Alan got deported because he decided it would be cute to do an armed robbery in somebody's house because him and the two guys that I was talking about went and got their own little frat house. And yeah, they were stealing, and so they could furnish their bando, and instead of putting him in jail over here, he just got deported. So yeah, fuck you, Alan, all the way back to where you came from. Alright guys, that's it for my story time. If you like this story, go ahead and give a thumbs up. If you have any advice for girls that are in the situation that the girl I was talking about or were in the situation I was in, go ahead and leave some advice below. If you're not already subscribed, you should go ahead and click that subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.